What's up, Freedom Nation? It's John here from freedomboundbusiness.com. Today I want to talk about social media marketing, specifically when it comes to Kindle publishing. Now, Kindle publishing is a way of making money online. A lot of people know that, but most people, especially beginners who get attracted to Kindle publishing, usually find a certain course that teaches social media marketing. Okay, they teach that before you launch your book, that you should promote it in a certain way through Facebook and through Twitter. Now, this video is going to answer the question from my experience, from my point of view, from people that successful publishers that I know, and that are making more than 10 grand a year, and whether they actually do share their or promote their books via Facebook and via Twitter. The quick answer is no, but I have to answer for those people who don't know or are still in a certain course that teaches social media marketing for Kindle publishing. I know there were other copycat courses out there that also teach social media marketing, but at the end of the day, in my opinion, social media marketing is just a fluff part, a fill-in part for any of these Kindle publishing courses, especially at the front end, because they want the user, the customer, once they actually get a hold of the product or the course, they want them to feel like they're actually doing something. But here's the problem with that. Most of these courses are going to tell you to look up groups on Facebook that are called free Kindle books, and if you type that in, you'll find loads of groups that have this going on. And what you'll see in these groups are things like people basically promoting their books. So this is like a fiction book, so free Tuesday, December 27th until midnight only. There's the description. So they're basically saying free, this is their free promo. It starts the 27th, it's probably 5 days. Let's take a look at this one, this self-confidence book. Okay, it doesn't really have a date, it's just promoting it there. There's this one, another free book, 44 days. So that one's just a fiction book or something like that. Let's take a look at a better one. So free Kindle book. But the problem, okay, now that you've seen, most of these are the same, but the problem is that these groups don't contain any real Amazon or any Kindle shoppers, who actually comes to Facebook to shop for Kindle books. Not a lot of people. My thoughts are like, nobody does that. They go to Amazon.com, or they go to Amazon.com and then they go to the Kindle store and then they look up the Kindle book that they're looking for or the topic that they're looking for. They don't go on Facebook, type in free Kindle books, and then look. The only people that you're going to see in these type of groups are either publishers, okay, self-publishers like me. I don't do this anymore, by the way. I only did it with one book. Self-publishers, or there's going to be virtual assistants who are doing this in place of the Kindle publisher. Okay, so there are hundreds of these groups, but really what you're doing at the end of the day is just wasting time. You're just going to be uploading books and saying, hey, this is free, make sure to get it, or it's 99 cents until blah blah blah, or it's $2.99 now, you missed out, blah blah blah. You're just basically promoting to other Kindle publishers or virtual assistants, who, by the way, are not really going to purchase your books in this manner. So really pointless, guys. I can't stress that enough. I did this for one book and it was just god awful. I hated it. I was like, do I really have to do this for each and every book? I'm planning to make a lot of books so I can make thousands of dollars, right? That was in the course that I took in the past, but it's something I just don't do anymore. Same thing with Twitter.com. Twitter.com is a social media platform also that these courses recommend using. Basically, they give you a list of either Facebook groups that they've used in the past or Twitter handles that you can promote your books to. The same deal here. Who goes on Twitter to search for Kindle books, free or paid? It's just not what just not reality. It's just not what happens. You know what people do? Exactly what I'm about to do right now. They go to Amazon.com, So what real customers do is go to Amazon.com, go to the Kindle store, and type in a book. Or worst case scenario, a customer goes just types it in all departments, and they still might even find your book better than if they, better than going to a Facebook group, which they probably don't even know about, by the way. But anyways, I digress. So what's the alternative you can do? Maybe you're coming from one of those courses where you've been taught that social media marketing is a good thing to do. It's like the edgy thing to do these days. It's just not true. What you can do instead is find profitable niches. That's still the number one thing. The number one thing is finding profitable niches and also saturating that niche with keywords that are related, or keywords meaning book titles. Okay, there's kind of synonymous there. Book titles that are in that niche. Okay, don't just publish a book here and there. Publish Kindle books that are related to a certain niche. So, for example, if you were, this is a made-up niche, let's say animal training or pet training, right? Okay, well that's a niche. Okay, pet training, and then maybe there's dog training, there's cat training, there's fish training, there's bird training, and you see what I'm getting at? They're all related. Now think of maybe your niche, okay, and then find similar related keywords or book titles that go within that niche. The right way to go about that is following the Amazon approach. There's a certain strategic way to go about that. That is taught in a course that's called Self-Publishing Revolution. It's the course that I use. If you get it before New Year's 2016, by the way, you do get it $100 off. If you happen to see this after New Year's, the start of 2017, you could still get it. The main benefit from that course is knowing how to dominate a niche, and the only way to dominate that niche is understanding the algorithm. That algorithm alone, that lesson, is worth a lot of money. No other course teaches it. The courses that I know of, or the popular ones that you have heard of on YouTube or just browsing online doing your due diligence and your research, those are going to teach you social media marketing and web directories, which I'll touch on in a later video. I've done those too. Pointless, useless. There are people in Self-Publishing Revolution who are $5,000 a month and beyond that have never touched or just did it in the past like I did, and just found it useless, and make more than 5K a month, make more than 10K a month. And this is December 2016 right now. There's a guy who did 30K this month, and he didn't touch social media marketing. He did not touch web directories for Kindle publishing. And I'll make a separate video on that here coming up maybe sometime this week, which is just useless too. So I just wanted to share with you for Kindle publishing in 2017, you don't need to do social media marketing. You don't need to do web directories. Make sure to check out Self-Publishing Revolution. It's the course that's going to change your approach to Kindle publishing and definitely make you a profitable Kindle publisher. Like I said earlier in this video, I did social media marketing for one book with Twitter and with Facebook. And ever since then, I found out about Self-Publishing Revolution, and I never touched social media marketing or web directories again. But I can just tell you, I can just guide you. I can't make you download the file of Self-Publishing Revolution in your head. You're gonna have to actually go into the course and learn about it, discover how to do it, and apply it. Maybe you're a beginner and maybe you're advanced. Maybe you have a lot of books already and they're not making you as much money as you hoped. Well, maybe, just maybe, you have been wasting time submitting, or money with virtual assistants, submitting your books to these Facebook groups and Twitter handles and web directories. 2017, turn it around, man or girl. Just don't do that anymore and focus on understanding profitable keywords and the Amazon algorithm. If you can do that, you're good to go. But anyways, that's it for this video. I share a little bit more about the Kindle publishing process that I go through in my free case study that is in the link in the description below and at the end of this video. So make sure to check that out. But anyways, this is John from freedomboundbusiness.com. I hope you guys have a great day. Have a great week. Hope you guys had a great 2016. I will see you soon. Bye.